Salutare și bine v-am găsit la o nouă parte din Gardienii Galaxiei. Haideți să continuăm și să vedem ce reușim să facem și noi în această minunată parte. În partea anterioară ați văzut că mi-am luat o țeapă. Mamă, dar ce țeapă! Am crezut că s-a terminat jocul, deci a fost o chestie acolo. Dar nu știu dacă ați văzut. Dacă n-ați văzut ar trebui să vedeți că a fost foarte tare. Deci am zis, bă, gata, s-a terminat jocul. De unde? Că era o farsă. Trebuia să apăs eu pe ceva ca să nu ajungem gen la finalul jocului. Și eu dădeam mereu, da, și mereu se termina jocul. Bă, ce are, mă? Gata, s-a terminat, n-are cum așa de repede. Mi-am luat țeapă rău de tot. A fost haios. E chiar șmecher rău de tot joculețul. Îmi place maxim. Chiar merită, frate, 300 de roni. Deci, până la urmă, cam așa ar trebui să fie orice joc. Bă, dacă tot ceri un preț, măcar să fie bun, știi? Să te distrezi. Ăsta chiar merită. Și chiar nu mă așteptam, sincer. Ăsta e mult mai bun decât ăsta cu Avengers, care a fost cu supereroi, că l-am și pe ăla. L-am început pe canal, dar nu l-am terminat. Ăla are chestia aia, te duci tu pe mapă, pe asta, ți alegi unde și nu prea îmi place mie chestiile astea. Nu-mi plac mie chestiile astea, dar... Da, în fine, o să-l jucăm și pe ăla. Vă dați seama? Da? Hai să-i dăm bătaie. Durează puțin, știi, până fac toate astea eu pe YouTube, să pun thumbnail-ul și astea și de-aia durează până dau bătaie la început. Dacă suntem direct în acțiune, am rămas de seară. Sunt prea mulți, să luăm elevatorul, păi nu-l luăm. Mamă, noi n-am fugit niciodată de o luptă. Nu se poate. Aia nu vine prietenașul nostru. Dacă a venit.
Milano should get here any tick now.
Should?
Yeah, well, it's the best I can do, and our window to meet her is getting smaller.
Dar vă zic sincer că nu mai știu unde e Gamora. Nu știu unde a rămas, ce a făcut, nu mai mi-o căzut. Posibil să mă cam omoare. Da. Nu prea mai aveam viață. Și am o rochetă. Băi, nebunule. A, bravo. Bravo, Groot. Bravo, ce a făcut.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Nice, team. Nice.
We can't keep outrunning the whole army. We've got to cut them off or we're gonna die here.
I got an idea. Maybe I can overload these batteries. Make this part of the ship go boom.
How big of a boom are we talking about?
Mamă, să vezi acum inamici că ăsta de câte ori trebuie să facă ceva, la ăsta durează. Deci la ăsta durează, frate, și trebuie să tragi de timp.
I need
Vrea să supra-solicite bateriile astea să explodeze. O idee bună. Wow!
Move it at him, big guy! Send it their way, Drax! Oh, kid, how's it going?
Don't distract me when I'm paw deep in explosives!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bug for hours!
The church has sent additional forces!
I am really missing Gamora right now.
I'm telling you, she just ain't a team player.
Says the guy who just rejoined the team after ditching us. You just
Nu, deci chiar nu mi-aduc aminte unde e Gamora, frate, unde a rămas. Nu mai mi-au aminte ce s-a întâmplat cu ea.
I got this! Help the rest of them!
throw that, Drax!
Ce m-a electrocutat! Nu, I am dead! 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 I am dead!
I swear to God, if you let them shoot me in the ass,
Don't
I am dead.
worry, we got you covered, man.
sure don't feel like it! What is
Nu mai crește viața asta deloc, frate. Hai rocket. Hai, tată, că I am dead, nu știu cum să spun.
this? Battle must end!
Focus on running interference.
His belief could not save him from death! Lights out!
Bravo, 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 bravo. E bine, e bine, e bine, e bine.
Okay, this one's
Hai că a terminat.
keep the loonies busy while I rig the next one!
I don't know if we
Bă,
can
mai e
keep
încă unul.
this up.
You
Bă,
have
ești
no!
nebun. Ma.
I hear way too much shooting! There is much noise! When have I ever failed to blow something up? Come on, let me in! Stupid quantum lock triple full
Don't wanna
stuck
rush
there.
you,
Hey,
bud.
stop rushing me! Don't have time for a chit-chat, bud. Try to save our butts here.
Pulverize them. All right, let's keep them off rocket.
Perhaps they will not even notice this tiny body.
What the? Coach is choosing these team members.
Then put him in a body bag. Problem? Solution. This battle must end. Working on it.
Nu, 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 nu. Ce-a făcut, mă, l-a înghețat pe Drex?
Rocket, I hope you have a surprise for them.
Oh yeah, Baker won't forget this one.
Uite, bă, și lui ăsta, ce i-a făcut, mă, lui ăsta?
Oh, you Drax! Do you guys give up yet?
Surrender would be their best option. The hovering shaman is blessing his fault. Chrome Dome's gotta go before we're overrun. Do not attack! That one will retaliate tenfold!
He'll get his turn.
Get on the flyer! He's healing his team!
Bă, dar nu, fii atent că îi dă viață, bă, frate, așa e, că ăla îi dă viață la ăștia.
Why do I feel no honor in this fight?
This is about survival, Drax.
Feel my wrath!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies.
Aia e. Hai, mă, Rocket, mă. Termin odată.
This battle must end!
Keep on keeping them busy, Drax.
Bă, dar nu îngheață, bă, stai, mă.
Blow something up!
Ha, ha, ha.
Okay, they're set to blow! We need to get the
Oh,
fuck
altul,
out
bă.
of here!
How much time do we have?
Ma.
I've overdone it. Run!
Trebuia să sar. What? Eu doar am luat la stânga. Mamă, am intrat prin toate alea. Direct în spațiu. Bă, nu mai, că amețesc. Amețesc. Aoleu, înghețăm, nu e bine. Ne-am nenorocit. Hai că Rochet încă dă din codiță. Aoleu, nu e bună. Cineva trebuie să ne salveze. Ne-a venit nava. Ce noroc am avut. Super. Am fost scăpați de nava noastră Milano.
We must go back.
Are you crazy? I like killing sprees as much as the next guy, but we barely got out of there alive.
What about Gamora?
Deci Gamora a rămas acolo.
She made a choice.
So you're just gonna abandon her? And Nikki? What if it was Groot? You gonna leave him behind too?
Don't talk like that. That's not what this is about.
Isn't it though? We're supposed to be a team. Teams don't leave people behind.
Corect.
Tell that to the giant Kratakan army of robots and brainwashed believers we barely got away from.
Wow.
Gamora.
Is that?
Yes,
Stai mă, ea a plecat după ăla, i-am zis să se ducă după ăla să-l urmărească. Preotul ăla.
it doesn't matter. I failed. Raker lives.
For now.
Deci nu l-a omorât.
We have to go back.
Eu am avut impresia că l-am omorât noi atunci, dar nu era el, vezi?
What he'll turn her into.
Ne-am luptat cu el și a fugit el.
Blah blah flarkin blah. So you got stepdaddy issues.
Și a fost o chestie, ne-a zis dacă o lăsăm să se ducă singură după el și am lăsat-o, știi? Eu n-am mai băgat de seamă.
It's true. Guess what? You ain't the only one here who had it bad. It don't mean we're angling to commit suicide because some pseudo-priest nutjob is doing surprise nutjob stuff. If we go back there, we're dead. D-E-D! Dead!
I'd rather die with honor than without.
Mamă, e nervoasă Gamora.
Who crawled up her butt and died? So, get the Flark out of Dodge?
Not yet. We should try to get a hold of Cosmo instead.
Great plan, only he ain't answering the passport.
Okay, but what choice do we have? We don't have comms.
Well, actually, we might have comms. It turns out they weren't as flarked as I originally thought.
Really?
Groot should be able to raise them. Okay.
Sounds like Murder Mom's feeling more stabby than usual. Hey, better not slice through anything in that
Deci,
cargo bay.
preotul nostru a rămas fără o mână.
Anytime soon.
Hey, Rocket. You got a minute?
Ia. Să nu ne mai urmărească, că am cumpărat eu ceva. De ce râzi, mă?
The guy said it was a lock disabler. It's not?
Piece of junk disabler is what it is.
M-a păcălit ăla.
How do I have to say this again?
No shopping for tech without rocket.
Ah,
Fine.
If you ask for a rubber ducky grenade, I'm gonna bite your toes off.
deci m-a păcălit la frate. Am cumpărat și nu e bun. Cred că decât ăla pot să cumpăr. Da. O singură chestie.
On it? Now that was some quality crafting.
Bun, avem și
I might
câteva
say so
povești
myself.
pe navă, că am găsit eu niște iteme de alea. Și când le găsești, ți le dă aici în navă.
Chew, move over. What are you looking at?
Oh no, you ain't chewing through any more of my ship.
My ship.
Shoo, flock off.
Wow, that panel must have looked really tasty. What's it for, anyways?
Emergency door controls for the ship. Something a ship owner should know.
Hey, do I look like an engineer?
You don't.
Îmi place foarte mult că se ceartă mereu ei, așa știi, și e foarte haios. Bă, dar cine lasă ușa asta mereu deschisă?
What is wrong with her? We have to go back. Sure, we're heroes, but there's a limit.
Ok, nu, la asta am făcut deja. Alte chestii trebuie să fie cu povești. Uite, asta e.
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peter Quill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
Thanos, obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 has joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus. Sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. When I awoke, I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force. Feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peter Quill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's just... it's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you... delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath, I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Novacore, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness, and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now, with us. And we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
Chiar interesantă chestia asta cu poveștile. După mine, dacă jucam și nu făceam pe YouTube, nu le ascultam, că nu mă interesa. Dar e interesant, știi, că poate cineva vreodată se va uita și este interesat să asculte aceste povești. Ia uite-te. Și de-aia le ascult, le dau să le ascultăm.
Perhaps I will. Write them down.
Drax.
Apologies. I will surrender the lavatory.
Ăsta se spală cu periuța mea. Rocket într-o altă parte anterioară își lustruia sculele și astea, niște piese de fapt, le curăța cu periuța mea, deci e bine.
Can't wait to get out of here.
We sure had good times, didn't we?
Aia de acolo e steaua aia. Și la asta am văzut.
Thanks for nothing, Dad.
Da. Da, asta e. Chestia asta o să vină cu o poveste acum.
Peter, we need to...
Gamora. Hey.
Is that...
Mamă cum e costumul ei, frate.
Yeah. I rescued it from her office.
A fost o luptă grea, cred, între ea și preotul ăla. Uite, băi, nu mai știam unde e, bă.
Or that she might be my kid.
That too.
She's gonna have questions and I don't even know where to begin. How did you and Mom hook up? Why weren't you around? Did you even want me? I've become my dad.
Do you want to practice on me, answering her questions?
I already told Nikki some of the story.
But not all of it.
What was I supposed to say? Hey kid, I hooked up with your mom. I might be your dad.
Maybe not that.
I mean, it was war. I was with the Ravagers hitting Shatari supply chains. You know, pirate stuff. None of us had any long-term plans beyond survival. Especially not kids. Hell, I only met Karel because I heard Earth was in Shatari's crosshairs.
Mercury, yeah, I remember. Richard Ryder established an outpost on the planet's surface.
An undermanned, undergunned, and horribly outnumbered outpost that didn't stand a snowball's chance in hell when the Shatari launched a sneak attack. Obviously, I had to do something.
Nikki would understand that, I think.
It was so close, Gamora. By the time I convinced Yondu to help, the outpost had fallen. We thought we were too late, so when Karel and her squad came out of those caves, she was just so badass. Her forces had been through the ringer, but she wasn't about to give up Mercury without a fight.
That definitely sounds like the Krell I remember.
I tried to convince Yondu to stay and help retake the outpost, but he saw no profit in dying, so I stayed instead. We spent hours strategizing together, often late into the night. It took 3 days to come up with a counterattack, and even then, it was risky. We thought we were gonna die.
But you didn't.
No, we didn't. And now I have to figure out how to tell my estranged kid her mother's dead. Karel never told me about Nikki. She had a chance to tell me 3 years ago and she didn't.
What happened?
You have to promise not to judge me too harshly.
I can't promise that. I love judging people.
Fine. Corel maybe kind of caught me with a kidnapped 12-year-old girl.
Yeah, I can see why Corel wouldn't have mentioned Nikki.
It's not like that. I didn't kidnap the kid, Yondu did. I told him it was wrong, that we had to give her back, and he disagreed. So I stole the Milano, and I was trying to return her when Corel just happened to intercept me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, after the Galactic War ended, Corel and I went our separate ways. I rejoined the Ravagers, and she joined the Nova Corps. It's not like we had a future together. When she caught me with the kid, when I saw the disappointment in her face, I knew I had to turn over a new leaf. Even if it meant turning in Yondu.
You're the reason Yondu's in the kiln? No wonder there's a bounty on your Earth name. He must have been pissed.
Yep. But I'd do it all over again. What gets me is that Corel had plenty of chances to tell me about Nikki. And she didn't. If I had known, maybe...
The important thing is that you know now.
Yeah. Anyway, until we get Nikki back, we've got bigger fish to fry. This stuff can wait.
True. But when you are ready to talk about it, just be honest with her. The rest will fall into place.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Nu știu dacă mai am ceva. Mai am vreun din ăsta? Nu știu că 2 chestii am luat. Chiar nu știu dacă mai e ceva.
Hope somebody makes the right call and gets us out of the way of those church idiots. It ain't cowardice, it's common sense. Wait, are you siding with Green Team on this? Yeah, well, a little bit is all we'd achieve before getting brain scrubbed and tied up to faith reactors.
Watch it, Peter. You could...
Hey! Gamora!
Go away, Peter.
Come on. Wanna talk?
I don't need a pep talk.
Okay. Alright. No talking. Let's sing it out.
What?
Oh, who's the hunter? Who's the game? You feel the beat. Call your name. Come on, I know you know this one. I hold you close in victory. I don't want to tame your animal style. You want... Come on, sing it!
Shooting at the wall.
Shooting at the walls of heartache.
Bang, bang.
I am the warrior. I am the warrior. And heart to heart you win. See? Just singing.
All right. I like that one. Gets me every time. What did you want to talk about?
Want to talk about the guy whose arm you just ripped off?
There's nothing to talk about.
You chopped his arm off.
And that's all I did. He's still out there with Nikki.
Ea e supărată că nu n-a putut să-l omoare pe preotul ăla. Doar a reușit să-i taie un braț.
We can't bring them back.
Who did you see? In your promise? Got a feeling it wasn't Thanos.
No one. Nothing. It was just a lie. Which is why we need to stop it.
Right. I'm working on that.
Could you move?
Cu toții am văzut câte ceva, știi, din viețile noastre acolo.
Ooh, so swirly. Is that even a plant? Wonder where Groot picked up that one. I feel like I've seen this before. Did Groot pick it up in nowhere?
Aici, nu știu, mă lasă să deschid asta, dar nu știu ce e aici. Niciodată n-a fost ceva aia, știi? Probabil va fi un moment dacă e să găsesc vreun din ăsta, știi, și să fie acolo. Mă gândesc. Bun, hai să mergem să ne vedem de misiuni. Tu ce faci acolo?
One whole arm. That's what? 10% of Raker down?
Da, dar mâna aia poate e din aur, uite că poate putem câștiga bani de pe urma ei, dacă o vindem. Da, nu mai stau de vorbă nici cu Groot, hai să ne apucăm de misiune.
Guardian of
Aoleu.
Galaxies.
Cosmo, buddy, where have you been? We've been calling you.
Sorry, Piotr Quill. Cosmo's ball's been tied. Universal Church of Truth arrive at nowhere.
What? Are you okay?
He's fine for a moment. Cosmo receive warning in time, but Continuum Cortex is of shutdown for safety.
Ah.
Been dead, huh?
Your little detective trip almost got us killed. We'll fill you in when we get there.
Yet, this problem is bigger than Cosmo. Guardian of Galaxies must go to Xandar and ask Worldmind for help instead. Cosmo unable to get through. Guardian of Galaxies must actually...
Cosmo, are you there? What happened?
Opa, s-a întâmplat ceva. Wow! Nu, 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 nu.
Are we under attack?
So these are the cowards who defiled Lady Hellbender's honor.
Capitan Glory.
Good.
And who the flark are you?
Normally, I would not engage in conversation with inferior life forms. But my contract with Lady Hellbender stipulates otherwise. Therefore,
A, e...
you may refer
O ajută pe aia, pe Lady aia.
I am Captain Glory, leader of the Lethal Legion.
Lethal Legion? More like Loser Legion.
He surrounded us.
Listen, I get that Lady Hellbender's super pissed, but now's really not the best time.
Did you think that she would ease her bounty simply because you somehow managed to elude the Blood Brothers in nowhere?
Yes?
Then you are as imbecilic as they are. Lady Hellbender sends her regards, so-called Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to be eliminated.
S-o crezi tu?
Smooth.
We got this. Probably.
Wow, nice.
Hit them hard and give no order.
Woo!
There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging.
Togi.
We're taking fire!
Mamă, dar e greu. E greu.
Please try to flee. I would love to hunt you down.
Lady Skullsuit has the worst fucking timing.
Is she here?
Just her goons. This time.
Nice. Hai mă, că nu e greu, nu e greu, nu e greu. Trebuie puțin până te înveți, știi?
Got a piece of that guy!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
This sucks!
Guys, I think they sent the non-lethal legion.
Woo!
Time to back off, Cap.
I never back off. We're Strax the Destroyer. My bounties are fine as you.
Never heard of them.
These ships ain't dying fast enough.
That's a fixable problem.
Can't we just send an IOU to Lady H?
Receiver's pleasure remains.
Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just make sure you're shooting while you do it.
Încă două, nu?
Jeez.
Only one
Money did she
full
offer
name
these
brain
guys?
left.
One is all we need.
That don't even make sense. We just wasted a ton of you.
Who's the inferior life form now, huh?
Still you.
Peter, I'm picking up something.
Wow.
What?
It appears I'll have to finish this myself.
Aoleu, a venit el, mă. Mamă, ce navă are.
Defeated my fighters.
Fii atent că e un boss fight aici, cred. Cu nave. Foarte mișto.
Feels kind of good to have bounty hunters after us. Means we're making a name for ourselves, right?
That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's... I'm sure it's very comfortable.
Will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
Nu știu cum să mă oferesc de alt.
Nope, not a thing.
Milano definitely felt it.
What? Nu, 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 nu.
Starting to feel like we pissed off the whole galaxy.
A good chunk of them anyway.
Oh, ce-am făcut? Nu. Am dat pe poză.
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive.
Cred că așa trebuie să mă oferesc de laserul ăla.
Scrapsacks care if the galaxy's under siege. You know, contractors.
It's really pissing me off.
Nu, 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 nu.
Just kill them already.
There's an arc to this.
Ha! Quill just tried to kill Splane to the deadliest woman in the galaxy.
Da, hai că am învățat șmecheria.
We really gotta take better care of the Milano. That did some real damage. Keep hitting his exhaust ports.
Your strategy will work.
Thanks. You just confirmed that it will.
Wonder how much these creeps are getting paid for killing us.
Let me look up the contract real quick.
Nu, 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 ia uite-mă.
Oh, man. These guys are making chump change.
Really?
Încă două, încă două, încă două.
This guy's starting to sound like Rocket.
It's called language efficiency, Quill. Doing us up, Quill. That was a bad hit.
Nice. Nu, nu, de ce ai făcut chestia asta?
Creeps are getting paid for killing us.
Trebuie mai aproape. Wow. Gata. Bă, tu te pui cu noi, mă. Tu nici nu știi cine e Star-Lord.
Take that, lady skull scut.
I doubt we've seen the last of her.
We'll worry about Lady Hellbender later. Let's just focus on getting to Xandar. Punch it. Yeah, old girl needs a tune-up.
We can do it once we reach the station.
I ain't letting no buckethead near my...
Wow. Talk about cosmic
Whoa.
gridlock.
I haven't seen this many ships around Xandar since the start of the Galactic War.
Open the channel, Groot. Let's see what's going on.
Have to leave. Power supplies are low. Need access to facilities.
These ships come from converted worlds.
They're refugees.
Need immediate docking permission. Please answer us.
Groot, that's enough.
I don't see any rescue shuttles coming out.
Huh.
They're ignoring them.
No. Nova Corps might be a bunch of self-righteous domeheads, but they're supposed to be helping folk. That's their whole flarkin' deal.
Relax, Rocket.
Da, ceva se
Let's call the
întâmplă, mă.
station and ask to speak to the world mind. Groot.
Welcome to Nova Corps headquarters.
Please state your preferred language of communication.
I know, bud, but now we can all follow along with Starpant's mistakes.
How may we assist you?
Your crippling indecision vexes me, Peter Quill.
After scanning your ship,
Our near-perfect algorithms pre-selected
several officer choices.
Nova's profiling us?
Centurion Corel's personal communicator
has either been destroyed or disabled.
and could not be reached.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry, Quill.
Me too.
Just pick something, Peter. We should report what Raker is up to.
Think the Flarkin world mind doesn't already know?
Maybe not everything.
Fuck you.
We are aware of the current threat, but
And devote no resources toward fighting it.
How about future crime? I can't believe this option doesn't work. This is the core they should be helping.
Thank you for being proactive.
However, the galaxy's impending doom
Makes all future crimes irrelevant.
We should tell them about the promise.
Right, as if none of these other ships ain't already blasting about it all over the comms.
Due to the imminent termination of civilization,
we are unable to open new cases.
cases.
Hey, Woolberry, got any ideas?
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to pick World Mind.
Scroll down!
Nova Prime's identity is confidential
And communication with them is forbidden.
until further notice.
Nu știu cum să câștig încrederea ca să intru acolo.
Doesn't say which one.
Mai devreme trebuia să apăs, dacă apăsam mă ajuta asta, știi?
This menu again?
Congratulations on your decision to join the Corps. To begin, state your full name,
Designation or serial number.
Richard Ryder.
Quill's mom!
This strategy is futile.
Oh, come on, Muscle Brain. It might work.
Please state your celestial body.
Or artificial installation of origin.
Someplace.
E mișto că te ajută și, știi? Dar n-am nimerit până acum.
Yeah, maybe it won't work,
Not
but look
today.
at this scut. It's hilarious.
Dă-i, mă. Vrea să te iei.
Finally,
In a few words,
describe what made you want to join Nova Corps.
Because I'm a sucker.
Force justice.
Looks like the best AI in the world couldn't parse that. Good job, boys. Alright, so that was fun, but a complete waste of time. Any other
Mamă.
ideas?
Ce facem?
Peter, please pick something. Anything.
Scroll back up. I think I saw someone interesting.
only one application per cycle is permitted.
And you cannot resume a cancelled
Application.
Does that say Nova Prime? Any idea which one?
Who even cares?
Peter, I think everyone here is too busy or dead to answer.
We are sad to inform you that Denarian
Carlos is currently missing and
is
assumed
assumed dead.
Hey, isn't this that buckethead we killed on the rock?
We
Da.
definitely did not murder him and definitely did not admit it in front of a Nova Corps console rocket.
Am intrat în toate astea eu, frate.
Perhaps we should try another menu.
Cadet Nicolette Gold's communication privileges
are suspended while we investigate
her involvement in unsanctioned cult
Este să ies din asta,
You
mă.
should force your spawn to answer us.
I can't do that. She's independent.
If you pick Creekwill, I'm gonna gnaw your ears off. Better than Creek.
Ah,
Not
nu
much
pot să...
better, but better.
Trebuie să intru prin toate, că nu știu ce.
Nova
Nova
number
number 11249-44396
is out of
our sensor range and unavailable
for contact.
Richard Ryder. Sounds Terran.
You seriously don't know who he is?
I have yet to meet a Terran of any interest.
Ok, din păcate trebuie să opresc acest live, această parte, pentru că trebuie să mă duc să mănânc și o să dureze puțin, dar o să revin cu partea 7. Deci cam atât cu această parte. Sper că v-a plăcut, eu am fost RealXS și v-am salutat. Și sper să reușim în partea 7 să trecem de acest panou de control, pentru că nu reușesc. Da, pa!